At different stages of life, many of us tell ourselves we can't ask for help. And Parshat Yitro shows us what happens when the way we carry responsibility no longer fits the life we're in. Hi, everybody. I'm Chaya Parkoff, licensed clinical social worker. And this is ParshaRX, mental health prescriptions from the weekly Torah portion. In Parshat Yitro, Moshe is sitting from morning until night, listening to people's problems, answering questions, and carrying the emotional and practical weight of an entire nation. Yitro, Jethro, Moshe's father-in-law, watches him and says something remarkably direct. Lo tov hadavar asher ata oseh. What you are doing is lo tov, not good, not immoral, not irresponsible, just not good. I want to pause on that word tov for a moment. In a previous ParshaRX, I spoke about what tov actually means in the Torah. Tov means fit for purpose, suitable for what something is meant to do. So when Yitro says lo tov, he's not criticizing Moshe. He's saying this way of carrying responsibility no longer fits the purpose. And then Yitro names the consequence. Nabol tibol gam ata gam ha'am. You will surely wear yourself out, both you and the people. The Torah is calling something out here long before neuroscience had language for it. The Torah is describing burnout. Rashi explains that this language, lo tov, points to inevitability. If nothing changes, collapse isn't a possibility. It's the outcome. Moshe doesn't argue. He doesn't defend himself. He listens to Yitro because this isn't about character. It's about capacity. And this same pattern shows up again and again across a lifetime. As kids, some of us learned we had to manage on our own. As college students, we didn't want to look incapable. At work, we didn't want to ask too many questions and appear incompetent. In relationships, a lot is carried internally by individuals, by couples, or by families because reaching for help can feel vulnerable or embarrassing or like acknowledging limitations. It can also show up when people avoid therapy or resist medication because, after all, they've been handling things on their own for so long. And later in life, it can look like older adults not wanting to burden their children or not wanting to accept what it means to need hearing aids or a walker or additional support. Different stages, different fears, same result, burnout. The Ramban explains that Moshe's behavior didn't come from ego. It came from his love and care for the people. But good intentions don't protect a person from burnout. Yitro's response is not spiritual platitudes, it's structural change. He tells Moshe to delegate, to create layers to distribute responsibility, and to let others carry what they can carry, which means Moshe has to do something that is often very hard for many of us. He has to ask for help. He has to let responsibility be shared. And the Midrash tells us something essential. God agrees, which means this isn't just practical advice, it's Torah wisdom. So what is our ParshaRX for Parshat Yitro? It's learning to notice when the way we're carrying responsibility no longer fits the life we're in. And when that happens, the work is not to push harder or to blame ourselves. It's to allow responsibility to shift and to let ourselves ask for help. Burnout is not a personal failure. It's a signal that something no longer fits its purpose. And the Torah invites us to listen. Shabbat Shalom.